from California. I am a group fitness instructor and also a dance instructor. But tonight I'm going to be previewing dance fitness for you. I have been an instructor, as I said earlier today, for a while now, about 4 years, and really wanted to bring something to the table where we could create unity. So UJAM Fitness is a format where they're primarily instructors who don't have disabilities or don't identify as having a disability. And the goal of me kind of like squeezing in was to be like, hey, I'm here. Let's all unify. Let's all be together. Let's all form, one world, right? And so when you see me teach, you'll see movements that are adapted from instructors who are not wheelchair users, so to speak. So yeah, that's me. I'm super excited to show you some songs tonight. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a preview of what you would see in a class. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Ania. So guys, if you just kind of wanna pop on, say hi and introduce yourself, however you want, popcorn style, go ahead.
All right, I'll go first. I'm Shamika Andrews, and I've been to Ania's classes before, so this is fun. It was exciting when I saw her name. Anyway, I am from Albany, New York, and was there something else you said to say? I lost my train of thought, sorry.
I think she said you're good.
I'll go next. My name is Heather Lovedell. I am from Schenectady, New York. And I don't know. I used to take dance lessons for a long time. Started when I was 10 and ended when I was like 25. I've also done a couple of competitions, which were really fun.
Not yet. Hi, I'm Leisha, and this is, can you say a little louder? This is Francesca.
Hi, Francesca.
Okay, can you just say, we're hugging, you're fine. She's 6, a little camera shy, but she'll warm up in a few minutes. And we're just
understandable.
And we're just outside Boston.
I'm Amy Burke, and I'm in Endicott, New York, yeah, I guess that's it.
Awesome.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lindsay Wicker. I'm from Rotterdam, New York, outside of Albany. Who are you? Emily. And this is my daughter, Emily. And you take dance lessons, right? Yeah. Or you used to? Before COVID. And I met Ania, I believe, in, where were we? Minneapolis? Multiple years ago at the Spina Bifida conference. And so when Julia was looking for people to lead different things for this program, I thought, what better person? Because Ania spent the conference getting us all energized throughout the multiple days. So a lot of fun. Really enjoy your classes. Happy to be here.
So Lisa, we just went around and quickly introduced us, said our name and where we're from. So you are last, and you're
last but not least.
Yeah, that's right.
Save
right
the
on
best
time
for
for your.
last, as they say, right, Anya? All right. All right, my name is Lisa Dennis. I know Anya. I've been taking her classes online, and I'm from Ronkonkoma. And what else did you want to know? Ronkonkoma. And I love spanini. I love to eat it too.
That's right.
And I can't wait to do this. Let's get.
All right, Anya, take it away.
Let me pin you.
All right, cool. All right, so real quick, before we get started with the music, I always say this in my classes. In UJAM Fitness, we have 2 levels, level 1, level 2. You get to choose which level you want to go. So level 1, you're still going to get a good workout. Level 2, you just take it up a notch. If you're really feeling the music, just go a little harder, yes? Some of you have taken class before. Some of you, this is new to you. We are all perfectly imperfect here, so just do your best, just dance it out. Don't worry about being, getting the choreo right the first time. Yes, it's all about consistency. That's what I always say in my classes. So just focus on having fun and enjoying the music. And I am going to share some songs with you, and we're gonna dance it out. All right, this first one is called Do It Big. All right, here we go, y'all.
Yeah.
Into our body for 4.
Spin a bag, get it right back. Repeat. I can make it happen if you want it. What you tell me what you need in the morning. What you need. Cashed out by the morning. I can make it happen if you want it. Do it big. Bust down the diamonds in my Rolex. Do it big. Big league, now they all cut. We do it big. Bust down the diamonds in my Rolex. Do it big. Big league, now they all cut. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Bigger than before. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Yeah. That nigga read, charge it in my show. Charge it in my show. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. That nigga read, charge it in my show. Oh yeah. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. I just got the black Maserati. Apologize for what? I ain't sorry. Sure you wanna drink, you wanna party. Yeah, I give respect like I'm God. I can make it happen what you need. We got stacks, we got bottles. Get the money, spend it all, get it back, just the money. Yeah. I just gave my damn self a deal. Independent through the major, shorty, tell me what you feel. Hey. Put some money on it. Hey yo, DJ, run that back right quick. I can make it happen if you want it. Tell me what you need in the morning. Have you cashed out by the morning. I can make it happen if you want it. Do it big. Bust down the diamonds in my Rolex. Do it big. Big league, now they all cut. We do it big. Bust down the diamonds in my Rolex. Do it big. Big league, now they all cut. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Bigger than before. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That nigga read, charge it in my show. Charge it in my show. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Yeah. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That nigga read, charge it in my show. Charge it in my show. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Okay.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 at a time.
I can make it happen if you want it.
4, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 2, and 2, 2.
I can make it happen if you want it. I just caught the black Maserati. Apologize for what? I ain't sorry. Shorty wanna drink, she wanna party. Yeah, I give respect like I'm God. I can make it happen what you need. We got stacks, we got bottles. Get the money, spend it all, get it back, just the model. Yeah. I just gave my damn self a deal. Independent through the major, shorty, tell me what you feel. Hey, I can make it happen if you want it. If you want it, what you need in the morning. What you need, cashed out by the morning. I can make it happen if you want it. Do it big, bust down the diamonds in my Rolex. Do it big, big league, now they all cut. We do it big, bust down the diamonds in my Rolex. Do it big, big league, now they all cut. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Bigger than before. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Bigger than before. That nigga read, charge it in my show. Put the M down. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. Now I'm flexing bigger than before. Oh yeah. That nigga read, charge it in my show. Now I'm flexing bigger than before.
All right. There we go. How we doing, y'all? Let me know.
My arms hurt already. In a good way.
Awesome. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. We're gonna do something. All right, now we're gonna take it to South Korea. Pop it up. Thank you. Arm up. Left side. Now both arms. Last time. Walk it up. Move it out. Right.
지지랑 부부의 길을 전환해 왕길을 감추지 못하게 해 남자들은 분위 여자들의 간식 유머를 자신감을 불러내 난 보란 듯이 너무나도 뻔뻔해 네 몸속에 파고드는 알레르기 이상한 정신에 술렁이는 천지 오늘 여기 무법지 불을 질러 심장을 태워 널 미치게 하고 싶어 아직 yeah we bring like this 모두 다 같이 손 맞은 것처럼 bang bang bang
Other side.
bang bang bang
Woo!
bang 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 bang
Back down. Whoa. From left to left. Got this. Keep your hand. Forward.
널 데려가 지금 이 순간에 새빨간 저 하늘이 춤출 때 돌고 돌아 너와 나 이곳은 발라 찬양하라 떠올려 퍼지게
We go hard boy 신번 밤새 달려 죽지 버린 노래 거지처럼 신이 나 불러라 신청 겁이면 소리 눈마송의 멜로디 Come on doggy 결국 사방팔방 어방가 사뿐한
Cross open.
불에 질러 네 심장을 태워 날 미치게 하고 싶어 B.I.G. Yeah we bang like this 모두 다 같이 손 맞은
Right.
것처럼 bang 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 bang
bang bang bang
bang bang bang
Back
bang
side.
bang bang
bang bang bang 다 보자 마라 다 보자 마 다 보자 마라 다 보자 마 오늘 밤 끝장 보자 다 끝장 봐 오늘 밤 끝장 보자 bang bang bang
And we're gonna change it up, y'all. We're going right, left, hit, as a preview. Here we go. Order.
if we don't give a what wait oh nah if we don't give a
Yeah. All the way through. Again. Forward. To the right. Back to center. Left side. Pump it up. Check it out. Hit. Forward one. Last time, y'all. Finish strong.
You Jam Fitness.
All right, how we doing? Remember to breathe, remember to work through it. All right. So, we're gonna end the cardio section with my favorite song. It's called Mic Drop. Really, really important, ladies. Very last pose. No matter what you do, I don't care if you mess up the choreo throughout the whole entire song or whatever. Very important. The last pose, I want you to hit it strong. This is going to be the mic drop. I just want you to Bam. Drop that mic. Yes, it's going to be at the very end. You'll hear me cue it. All right, let's go, ladies. Arms right over left. Head roll. Take it back. Roll. Hit for 3. Hit, hit, hit. Arms up. Bring it down. Rotate. Bring it up. Tempo. Last time. Drop that mic. Bring the arm down. Shoulder hit. Go right, left. Hit, hit, hit. Go, go, quick, quick, quick. Back your arm. Quick, quick, quick. Pop it out. Arms right to the left, up and down. Step forward. Go right to the left. Let's go. Up. Back. Up. All the way through. Now pass it out. Use that core. Palms open. And back. Body roll. Body roll. Step back. All the way through. Push it back. Again. Body roll. Hit. All right, there we go. And that is the cardio section. We are going to start cooling it down. So I have a surprise for you ladies. This song, because you are from New York, we are going to stretch it out to Empire State of Mind by Alicia Keys. I love this song so much. So we'll finish with this song and then open it up for questions, anything, any conversation. Ready? Arms up. Take them down.
famous as a place of overseas.
Pick it up.
Noise is always loud. There are sirens all around, and the streets are mean.
Catch that next.
If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. That's what they say. See my face in lights, on my name, a monkey's found down on Broadway.
Right. Arms ready.
Even if it ain't all it seems, I got a pocket full of dreams, baby. I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Here in New York, New York, New York. On the avenue, there ain't never a curfew. Ladies work so hard. Such a melting pot on the corner selling rock. Beaches pray to God. Yeah, the gypsy cab takes me down from Harlem to the Brooklyn Bridge. Someone sleeps tonight with a hunger for more than an empty fridge. I'ma make it by any means. I got a pocket full of dreams, baby. I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Hear it with New York, New York, New York. One hand in the air for the big city. Street lights, big dreams, all looking pretty. No place in the world that can compare. Put your lighters in the air, everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Hear it with New
Reach up. Now what I want you to do is put your fingers 2 and 2 together. We call this a unity mark. And tap yourself on the shoulder, give yourself a bow. Do what you need to do to express self-love. We don't do that enough in this world, but know that you have all the power to be what you want to be and manifest those goals that you have in your life. So we're going to end on that note. And yeah, start dialoguing. If you have any questions about the format, anything, I am an open book.
Thank you. That was
great. Very good.
All right.
Well, thank you, Anya. I'm glad I actually got to see you now, and you know, you got to see me. You know, because I've been taking Anya's classes for a while now, and I love them. I love them.
I'm so glad.
I love them.
What got you into dance, and specifically this teaching this or taking this class?
That's a good question. It is a little long, but I'll give you the short version. I've been a dancer for a really long time. I started dancing like at the end of high school. And what got me into dance fitness was this drive to kind of fill in the gap in the fitness industry. I have a degree in kinesiology, and I noticed that there were a lot of people, especially individuals with spina bifida. You know, I have spina bifida, so I have that's my heart. And that's where that's kind of like what led me to become an instructor, is providing something for our community. But really what it was is I noticed that there was an unmet need, which was like what was out there, what existed wasn't like financially possible, accessible, you know, like you can't just go to a 24-hour fitness and expect everything to be accessible to you. So what I really wanted to do was do something that I felt was motivating, fun, wasn't a financial burden, and accessible. The fact that this is virtual makes it easy for people who might not be able to commute from one place to another. And so, you know, this has really been like a dream, kind of like a dream come true, really, being able to do this. It definitely has come with its challenges, especially, I'll give you kind of a picture of who I am. We have a network in UJAM Fitness. We have a network of like 2,000 instructors within the whole format, and I am one out of 2 who is a wheelchair user out of like the 2,000 of us, right? And so, you know, it does come with its challenges when you run into things like, you know, educating them about accessibility or, you know, whatever it is. But also learning choreography and making sure that the choreography doesn't just make sense to me as somebody who is a manual chair user, but also might make sense to someone who's a power chair user and has a different level of mobility than I do, if that makes sense. Does that answer your question the way that you wanted it answered, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
And you offer classes?
Yes, I do. I offer classes right now 3 times a week through YouTube. So I used to teach through my Facebook group, but I realized that not everyone has Facebook, but anyone who has access to the internet will have access to YouTube, so they can stream from anywhere and take class, you know, from their laptops, their devices or whatever, and just take class. So yes, I do have a YouTube channel. It is in that little flyer, but I can type it in the chat box if you want.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so if you find me at Ania, I'll type it out, Ania Live 87, and subscribe to me there, you will be able to see all of my past. What's really cool about it being virtual is all of my past classes are there. So if you can't take a live class with me, you can click on my channel and say, okay, I'm going to take the 30-minute class, or I'm going to take the 60-minute class. You know, this is what I have energy for. This is what I don't have energy for. And then, you know, just take it at your own time. So that's a super cool thing. Yeah, and I do offer other classes as well. I offer dance classes. I do teach another format called Dance It Out, which tends to be, so UJAM Fitness is very like, there's a lot of like hip hop vibes, you know what I mean? And so sometimes it appeals to like a more like a dancey crowd, or a crowd that is older, so to speak. But Dance It Out, like a lot of my students are, you know, like in the 5-year-old range. So, you know, I try to offer as much as I can for all age groups. Yeah, and then I teach other dance classes as well. So, you know, you can always get connected with me that way. I can also provide you how about this? I'll give you my full name. You can find me on Facebook if you have Facebook, if you have access to Facebook, and I'll also put my Instagram, and you can find me there. We can network with each other, because if you follow my socials, you'll get the links to the other classes. Not so much YouTube because that's exclusively UJAM. But I am teaching a new format that's happening in about a month or so. So, you know, if you follow me on the socials, you'll get access to all of those. So I'll write those down as well. Yeah, so Facebook. And yeah. Actually, if no one has any questions for me, I have a question for any brave souls that would be interested in sharing their feedback. Whether you've been taking classes from me or this is your first time taking class, I would really like to know how it felt for you, because especially me being somebody who doesn't necessarily have an example of how it's worked before, and you know, me kind of being like the pioneer of this movement, I don't get a lot of feedback. So I would love to hear from a brave soul out there to hear, you know, like, was it too fast? Did you feel like the cueing was good enough? Do you feel like if you took consistent classes, you'd feel more comfortable? Like, give me your feedback. I would love to hear it. Did you like the music? Let me know.
I loved the movements. I felt like sometimes the cueing was hard to hear over the music, like a few times, but you were easy to follow. So I appreciated that.
Okay, cool.
In terms of following, like what you were, like watching you and following that, I thought it was a good tempo, good speed.
Okay, that helps to hear. I will say this. I do teach other classes on Zoom, and I have noticed that sometimes with Zoom, there is like when somebody's talking and the music's playing, sometimes there's like a crossover. And I have noticed that a lot of instructors who have access to like a mic and a mixer tend to be like, they sound better. So I am thinking about investing in a good mic system so that I can, because I would love to do Zoom classes, because like the fact that I get to see you ladies and I get to interact with you, it just like, I don't know, it amps it up a lot more. You know what I mean? Like it just makes it feel almost like a real live class. And on YouTube, like I can still give you that energy, but I don't get to see your face. So
I didn't even realize you didn't have that equipment on you. Because when I take your classes, it just seems so, you're at the computer doing this, and you're pressing this button, doing that. I've never known you didn't have any of that equipment.
Yeah, I've got my playlist, but I don't have like a mic or anything like that. So I would love to, and I'm going to invest in those things so that I can, because I think also accessibility is really important to me, making sure that like anybody that rolls into my class or walks into my class is able to take it, you know what I mean? And so even if you're somebody who has a visual impairment, you know, of some kind, making sure that the contrast is there, you know. So yeah, it's all something that I really want to see more of, and to have more visibility. So yeah. So on that note, I would love to have you guys in my classes, and you know, I would love to connect with you guys through my socials, like, and I would love to see, like, if you guys are involved in anything. I know Lisa, you taught Zumba, like, let me know and I will be there to support you. Like,
I need the support. I have a confession to make. When I did Spanini, it was the second time I have ever done a class, ever, other than actually being the student in the class. It was the first time I led a class, so it was great practice. And you were great lab rats, people.
That's amazing, though. I mean, you have to start somewhere, you know what I mean? And the only way to get better is just by jumping in.
I knew it was a safe space to do it, you know.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. So
I thought it was great. The cueing was really good. The music was great, and I think like if I took more classes, it would be easy. You were really easy to follow.
Okay.
So easy that sometimes I kind of just kept going and it's like, wait, pay attention.
Okay.
But that was just me. That was
Yeah, no,
was
no.
really good.
Anything and everything, like all of your viewpoints are valid. Yeah. I want to hear it all.
Yeah, I think it's real easy to get carried away with the music because you're like listening to the music and you're not
Yep, that's what I was doing. I was like, wait,
stop paying attention to you.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Actually, one of my instructor friends was like, you know what? Like, your cueing is like, my cueing wasn't strong because I would listen to a song and I'd be like vibing out and I'd just be doing the same move over and over again. And I'm like, oh wait, I need to be doing this move. Like, I totally get that. And then the other thing, like being someone who has spina bifida, like it took me a hot minute to have to learn how to cue, like, okay, this is the right side, this is the left side. Like on Zoom, you guys, this is my right arm, it looks like left, right?
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing that's confusing because it's like you're trying to watch everybody else and you're doing the opposite because of the way the camera is. You're like doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing. But.
Yeah, exactly. So it totally is a learning curve, even as an instructor. Like I've just been like, okay.
That's what I learned to do, to not look at everybody else, just look at Ania. But actually, when Ania does it on YouTube, it's just her. You don't see the other people, so it's much easier to follow you. You know, because I'm not.
You know what I love most about you, Ania, other than just the opportunity to move and to dance, is that when you say like just have fun with it, like a lot of instructors will say that, but they don't exude that, so you don't believe them. Like you exude that you are enjoying it yourself, and that makes me enjoy it more, as opposed to just like watching an instructor where like they tell you to enjoy it, but you don't really get that vibe from them. And so it's harder to like be like, oh well, if I mess up, it, you know, I just enjoy it. Like you make me believe like I should just be enjoying it because you look like you're having so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yay. I try, but it's easy though. I love this music and I love like the mission behind UJAM Fitness. Just to give you a little bit of history. I know we're like a little bit over. You like in the flyer, you saw the words peace, love, unity, and acceptance. That was my drive to get into UJAM Fitness. Like I got to know the co-creators and they were really like into this idea of unity. And like all of our instructors, we have instructors who are like, they have athletic builds or they don't. They're of all different ethnicities, male, female, like all different backgrounds. So as a whole, the format itself really preaches unity, and it just was like, it was like an easy way for me to get in and be like, this is my home, this is what I want to share with the world. Because I really, you know, like what you said, Lindsay, I believed them when they said, this is our format and this is how we want people, our students and future instructors to feel when they teach or when they take our classes. And so I try to bring that energy back because I believed in it. So I hope that kind of translates to my students and anybody else that hears me talk about how much I love it, you know? So yeah, it's definitely been a blessing, and grateful to be in the position that I'm in. And I'm grateful that you ladies exist, and that, you know, that there is a format so that we can actually share this with other people. Like this is really, really cool and super unique, you know? Super grateful for it. So thanks for that comment, Lindsay. Appreciate it. So anything else? So I dropped my socials in the chat. Take note of those. My full name is Ania Flatow, so you can reach me there. Instagram is Ania Flat 87, and then my YouTube is Ania Live 87. So those are the differences there. But but yeah, reach out to me, you know, and just hit me up. And like I said, if you guys are involved in something, let me know, and I'd love to come support too. I really think that like
If the
supporting
Zoom,
one another is super important, you know. So
if the Zoom chat had purple hearts, I'd be sending to them right now.
say that again.
I said if the Zoom chat had purple hearts, I'd be sending them to you right now. But it doesn't.
That's my thing. I always tell my students, send me purple hearts, because I just love them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
You can send a red heart.
Yeah, red is anything, any love. I love it.
Yay.
Yeah. So awesome. Yeah. Oh, I see them. Oh my gosh.
So much.